Hi there, welcome to Elm Colors. I'm Erica. On today's Weekend WIP, I'm going to be working in this German book that I believe translates to Experience the Year. I have a barely started WIP, like I've only just barely started it, so I'm going to work on that, and it is this page here, lovely page full of strawberries, and I love the quote here that says, "Do all things with love." So I am using some Supracolors, and I am gonna put a backer here. I did go through and add this grass green color, so now I'm gonna use this light olive and add in a little bit of this light color here and there. I think I might add in some yellow as well, so let me grab this lemon yellow and we'll do a little bit of yellow here and there, and this light olive in other places. And it's gonna look like a hot mess for a minute, but hopefully it'll straighten itself out. So hello everyone, I hope you are having a good weekend. My weekend started, because I always say that my weekend starts on Friday even though it's still not technically the weekend, but I went out for lunch with a friend and we went to our favorite Mexican restaurant and we had a wonderful time, and then I got home and I did some stuff around the house, and about an hour later I started feeling real bad. So I am pretty sure that I got some kind of possible food poisoning from my lunch, and I was down, well, until this morning, really. I haven't been that ill for a while, so I was not super pleased with that. It's not the way I wanted to start my weekend, and it made me have to wait a little while to film for you guys as well, because I was still not feeling the best this morning when I woke up. So I've been able to eat a banana and that's not made me nauseous beyond all reason, so that's good. Sorry if that was a trigger for anyone. We're gonna switch topics now. Just know that I'm feeling better, so that's good news. The other thing that happened was I was supposed to go, my husband had a race this morning, and I was supposed to go with him because I always go and I'll cheer him on, and then we go and walk around whatever park that he's running at, that the race is at that day. And since I wasn't feeling well, I ended up staying home and sleeping. And I texted my husband right around when he would finish his race, and I was like, "Hey, how did you do?" And the poor guy, about a mile into the run, twisted his ankle, had to finish his race because he was out in the middle of the forest on a trail, and then had to drive all the way home from the park that he was at, which is like an hour away. So he was not in the best of moods. Today's the day he's supposed to take his soccer kids out to celebrate their season. He's taking them to a local professional soccer team game. So that's going to be difficult for him to try to maneuver around and walk. And yeah, it's just been a rough start to the weekend. I hope things get a little bit better, but we'll see. We didn't really have any other plans besides those two things, and yeah. So he's resting. He's gonna keep his feet up today. I'm gonna do as much as I can for him that'll let me, at least. He's very much I'll do it myself, you don't have to take care of me kind of guy, but on occasion he'll let me he'll let me help him out. So we'll see how that goes today. I'm sure he was wanting to mow the grass today and do all the normal stuff that we normally do on a weekend, but he's just going to have to put it off. Maybe I can get my son to mow the grass. We'll see how that goes. Let's see what else. I got a new car. It is my first ever brand new car. And I am super excited. I am not, in case you guys couldn't tell from my haul videos, I'm not the best when it comes to being in charge of money. So I tend to let my husband make all the big purchase decisions. So, you know, cars, anytime we have to, like, if we would have to, like, get the car fixed and get a bunch of money put into it, I would say, hey, what do you think about putting this money in? And he'll think about it logically, to whereas I will just be like, I need a car, and freak out and pay whatever they ask me to pay. So he's very logical with money, and I let him make all of the decisions about that stuff. So when our car died, our older car that he had been driving died, he went about it pretty methodically, was researching and doing all the stuff that you needed to do. And then he came to me on Memorial Day. He's like, hey, you want to go look at a car? I was like, sure, that sounds great. And then we went, and I didn't really ask any questions because I'm not the girl who needs the fancy things. So, as long as the car has air conditioning and a radio that'll work, I'm good to go. And so, I was expecting to just go look at another used car like we've always done. And we got to the dealer, and he's like, I said, so what are we looking at today? And he's like, oh, this car over here. And it was like this brand new car. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, we're going to get a new car. And I started like freaking out. I mean, it shouldn't have been that much of a big deal, but it was. It's my first ever new car. So yeah, that was really cool. And then, we bought that. We got a 2021 Nissan Altima. It's really nice. And he liked all of the research that he said, had done about that car. And it's, not only its, durability. I don't know if that's the right word. That's the sustainable, long lastingness. Maybe that's what he's very into investing in stuff. So if he's going to spend the money on a car, it better last a really long time. But it's a nice car. It's, bigger than the cars that we had before. So hopefully our family can fit in there nice and comfortably. We haven't had all 5 kids in the car yet, since my oldest lives in a different town, but we're going on vacation this summer, so we'll see how that goes when that time comes. But the other kids said there's a lot of room in the back, so they were pretty happy with that. So it was pretty exciting to do that. And he is very giving in that he said that, I could drive the new car, even though it was his car that had died. So, yeah. And I, because I am a stay-at-home mom and I don't bring in any money, I do let him make a lot of the money decisions because he works his ass off so that I don't have to work and so that I can just be home and be with the kids and take care of him and the house and everything. And I love to do that. I really do. Maybe not the house so much, but who loves the housework? But I sometimes feel like, I don't know, guilty, I guess, if I try to make big purchases or anything because I didn't make that money. And I know that just because I'm not working outside the house doesn't mean I'm not working and doing things and contributing. But it's, you know, it's one of those things that you get in your head sometimes. It's like, well, you know, I didn't do anything to make this money. And it's kind of a hard one to get over as well, because I think stay-at-home moms are a more rare occurrence. And I don't know. It's all that mom guilt, you know, where working moms feel bad because they are putting more, you know, so much time and energy into their job and to things outside of their family. And then when they get back to their family, then they feel guilty because they're not doing their job. And yeah, it's the same kind of thing for me, I think, you know. Anytime I take time for myself, I feel guilty. So you know, I think with the coloring, I've kind of gotten a little bit better at it, because the kids, you know, they know that they can come up and I'll stop whatever I'm doing to help them out or do whatever they need me to do. But yeah, well, there's a little bit into my some of my doubts and misgivings. What else? It's finally summer here, which we are super excited about. It has been kind of chilly. I mean, I know that I don't necessarily love the hot weather, but it has been nice. It has felt nice that it's actually summer. And now you come back and talk to me in August or even September when it's still 90 degrees outside, and we'll have some words, but right now it's been really nice. I've been sitting outside and doing some work in the yard as much as I can. So that's been really nice. Okay, well, I like the way these Supracolors are working in this book so far. I'm not sure what else I want to do. Let's just work on the strawberries, because I know what color strawberries are supposed to be. So we're going to get a couple of reds and a pink, and I think this yellow, and then we'll kind of mix those together and see how that goes. All right. What else? Oh, now I know there's probably only one person watching that I've actually convinced to watch the Critical Role show that I love so much, that will care about this, but I was super depressed yesterday because they ended their current, it's kind of like a season, because it's this whole journey with this one group of characters, and they ended it on, it aired Thursday, but I didn't finish it until Friday, and it was really, really sad. I already miss these characters that I just love to pieces. And my daughter and my brother were both watching as well, and they were like, oh, it was good. I told my daughter, I said, I missed them already. Is that stupid? She's like, no, I feel the same. So they have a lot of other content on their channels, so hopefully I can catch up on some of those things, and then they have an announcement next week that they're going to talk about some of the new things that are coming up on their channel. So excited for that. Not only do I like the characters that they make in their games, I like the people that they are. They're just nice people. You know, as far as you can tell from interviews that they've been in and just the way they interact with each other on the game. So I'm excited to see what else they have coming, and we'll support them in whatever they do. Let's let's see. I don't think every strawberry needs to have yellow on it, but I kind of like it with that, have that yellow color be the highlight. And some be a little more orange than others. So I did hit 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. I don't really know what I'm doing as far as YouTube goes. Like none of the technical stuff on that side. So I did get a notification that I was able to start posting comments and stuff, like make community posts on my page, which is really good because then I, especially for like today, where I was able to let you guys know that the weekend WIP was coming a little bit later than normal. But yeah, I'm not sure if I will be able to do like live streams or what comes next after that. And I'm not sure how I would feel about live streaming in general because I am so not the person that has all the things to say. So we'll see about that. I have been watching a few other live streams, and then my coloring friend Corey from Colorfully Optimistic did a live stream last weekend, and she's going to do another one tomorrow. And that was really fun to watch and to be able to chat with everybody while she was streaming. I tend to be just like the person that kind of, I'll pop in and I'll say hi to everyone, and then I just kind of sit and do my own thing and listen to everybody talk and stuff while I color. Every once in a while I'll chime in if I have something to say, but I'm not really there for all of that. So yeah. Okay, sorry about that. I had to go get some stuff for my husband. He's trying really hard to not move around, but he still wants to, and realizing that he can't, so he has to holler for me when he needs stuff. I have no idea what I was talking about before, so hopefully I wasn't in the middle of something. All right. We are trying to decide if he needs to go see somebody, because he's never really sprained his ankle like that before. He's been an athlete all his life, but never really had an injury like that. All right, I think that looks good. Let's see how it does once we add some water. Oop. Okay. I'm gonna start here and try to not lose the highlight colors as best I can. Sorry, I'm focusing a little bit here on the... Okay. So what else? We've got, I've got several things planned for the channel here soon. I am looking for any ideas, so anything that you guys would like to see, let me know in the comments below. I have some more flip throughs coming of books that I've gotten recently, and I do still have a couple of product reviews-ish. The one about the sparkly watercolors, and what was the other thing? There was something else, but now I can't remember what it is. I'm going to be getting those out here shortly, I'm hoping. Okay, I'm not liking how that looks very much, but we'll go with it. what else? Yeah, I have been trying to come up with some ideas for things to do on the channel. I do have like some tutorials on how to color a couple of different things, or at least how I would do it. Not necessarily the right way to do it, but it's how I would do it. And yeah, so I haven't really been in the right mindset to come up with video ideas lately. I've been coloring a whole lot. I've just not been, I don't know, thinking about the channel as much, I think. Once Mermaid was done, I was just kind of like back to coloring whatever I felt like coloring. It's not really, I don't have a huge plan at the moment. So yeah. Sorry, I'm really really trying to make these strawberries look like strawberries, and I don't know that that's going to happen. It doesn't look terrible. This will just be a very watercolory kind of page instead of something that's more realistic. I'm still not good with realistic stuff. I know that one of my goals this year was to try to color things more realistically, and it's just, I don't know. I want to have fun with my colors. I want to not take a year to color one object. And so I just kind of make it look cute and fun and not worry about the realism of it. I am, so the plans that I do have for like my coloring plans this month and next month is basically to just get through the books that I haven't colored in. I have that big old long list of books that I got in that huge haul that I filmed in April, right after Lent. And I am making my way through that list. So I just have to, I think the goal that I made for myself was I needed to color at least one page in every one of those books. And I made a good dent in it so far. The problem is I keep getting more books, so the list is steadily growing. But the new books that I've gotten, I'm going to try to add those to that list as well, so that I'm not just buying books and letting them sit. I'm buying books and actually using them. Yeah, I don't know if I like that color. All right, so we're almost done with these strawberries. I gotta get the one on the watering can. And then I'm trying to decide, I think I want to do like a turquoise kind of color for the watering can, but I also want it to be rusty, and I don't really know how to do that with watercolors. So that'll be an experiment. Maybe I'll come back in with some pencil work and add that later. We'll see. I probably will come in with some white Posca or something too on these little strawberries. Yeah, I don't like how yellow some of that turned out, so I think I'm going to color over top of it. Are these dry? Yeah. I'm going to color over top of it with some pink and see if that helps tone it down a little bit. I mean, I know some strawberries have yellow spots, but for the most part, they don't have too much yellow. Let's see if I can pick some up straight from the, there we go. We'll add some more into this too. All right. That darker red color that's in this set though is really good for the strawberries. I really like that. All right. And I think I'm gonna put a little bit of red in here. There we go. Yeah, that looks cute. Okay, so let's shoot for what I say for the watering can. So we've got this watering can and I've got this basket. What do I want to do? Let's do this in a nice, let's do this in like a nice dark blue color. So let's try this ultramarine. I like this color. Ultramarine, a little bit of Prussian blue. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. This is the nice thing about using specifically these watercolor pencils and the Inktense ones that I've used. You can kind of be a little messy. You don't have to be super focused on making sure your lines completely cover all the white areas and all that stuff. You can just kind of go in here and have fun. Add your color really quickly. Cover large areas really quickly. That's the other thing that I really like about these. And then add a little bit of shadow colors a couple places. And then you're good. Oops. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit under here, some under these strawberries. All right, let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like that blue. That looks nice. I like this. I like that color. I'm glad I picked blue. So let's see what else is going on. We are goodness. Sorry, I'm focusing on this. Why is it so hard to talk and color at the same time? You would think that I would be able to do it, especially if I'm just speaking English, you know? It's not that hard. Okay. I do feel like I was about to say something, but it's completely gone. But it wouldn't be a weekend whip of mine if that wasn't the case, right? That's just what happens. Hopefully, I don't always do this. Like, it would be nice if, like, just one day my memory would come back and I would remember everything that I was trying to say, and I would be able to say the right word when I wanted to use it. And yeah, I don't really foresee that happening, but it would be nice. All right. All right, let's get the rest of this little guy down here done, and then I think that's going to be it for today. I would love to stay on here and color with you guys all day, but my poor hubby is going to need some assistance. So, yeah, I'm thinking we're probably going to have to take him to the med check and see if he broke it. It's really swollen, and it's not really going down, so it didn't help that he had to sit in a car and drive on it for an hour either. But, yeah, we'll deal with it. We'll get it taken care of. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you guys for sitting with me and letting me chat a bit about what's going on. And I guess I should end this kind of on a more positive note. I am so thankful that you were all here today with me. I am thankful that I was able to find a few minutes to sit down and color. I'm thankful that my husband was able to get home and that I didn't have to go pick him up. That his injury wasn't worse than it is. And yeah, we'll get through it. We can do hard things, right? That's what everybody always says. And yeah. So until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.